victimization of criminalized women in neoliberal context, the case of Paraguay. Introduction. The feminization of criminality and with it the demonstrable reality of state violence against marginalized women is a characteristic of neoliberal government. We use this stark case to build the hypotheses, here considering the realities of post-dictatorship Paraguay. Emerging from an isolated and brutal authorization regime in 1989, the Paraguay entered the world system of liberal democracy after the heyday of development state. And during the ascendance of Washington, neoliberal rules for the state development, social programs that do exist are largely understood to be remnant of the past and thus morally tainted. In Paraguay, the only historic alternative to dictatorship has been capitalism, creating a national disclosure in the neoliberalism ideologies are understood to bring freedom. And in Paraguay, it is women who are noticeably incarcerated, increasingly unfree, and how due to the social injustice, the number of women in prison system are more than they are free outside. Literature. The existing literature talks about how women are victims whether they are inside or outside the prison, and how the government and social injustice plays a huge part in it. Research question. Are women incarcerated in Paraguay disproportionately already victimized? Neoliberal state violence, here understood to be undereducation and illiteracy and discrimination based on maternal status, poverty and housing insecurity, then criminalized by the state that rendered them vulnerable? Do victimized women incarcerated in neoliberal Paraguay suffer more state violence in Paraguay prisons? Given the existing literature regarding the vulnerability of women in neoliberal contexts, results will work to investigate whether it is most vulnerable and marginalized women who are victimized of the state neoliberal Paraguay. Data and methods. This research employs mixed methodology approaches to addressing the research question. For quantitative findings, we present our findings by interviewing 11 inmates who exemplified the population interest for this article. Findings. This research found that most women are incarcerated for not so serious crimes like poverty crimes, disturbing the peace, drug crimes, and only about 20% were actually accused and convicted of crimes against other persons. These crimes are results of undereducation and illiteracy, poverty, housing insecurity, and violence in state custody. Conclusion. In Paraguay, the number of women turned into prisoners continue to grow due to the fact that they have no way of bringing stable income into their households to take care of their families, which leads them into drug work or sex work, which ends up just leading them back into prison. That's it. Thank you.